instead. Follow-up push comes on through. Svedjehed being dinked down early on. That'll bait Bodemaster into fighting as the Project X assault now descends onto this A site. Svedjehed, he'll look to try and take down Wonderful, who for some reason is named Daisy in this. As more shots ring on out the plant, cancelled out as well. Heroes work by Svedjehed as a follow-up. And/or if Lilmix can hold. For now, BQ, he's going to aggress all the way in towards playground, able to shut down Sergej's, and that should cue the remaining Swedish players into the fact that Project X are nowhere near this A site. For now, quix in connector, he'll be the next man to rise to the mantle with Toxic there to duel him, and through the smoke, quix annihilates him. That is a way to enter yourself into this game. Hello, quix. He's going to have Wonderful next to worry about. Wonderful doesn't stand a chance. Quix. Vicious slowly shifting forward. A lovely shot onto Svedjehed. He'll continue going on around as he'll take down Isak. And with SENSEi finding Bodemaster, just like that, Project X open up this site and find themselves in a very, very winnable scenario. There's no aggressive utility on Lilmix. It's going to be Angels and Angels alone to take this round, as BQ will shift forward all the way up from CT. He's got SENSEi to worry about, the main man to fight in the smoke. Fenvicious, even though he's on 4 HP, he's still good enough for quix, as that leaves BQ in a 1 versus 2. Initial smoke goes down. Should buy him a bit of space, but fenvicious, he'll just hug the other side of that. Bomb gets tapped once. fenvicious, he'll lose his life. Taps on again. This time BQ might consider sticking it. SENSEi swinging wide into him, and just like that, Project X find their first round, a 2v while ago, so they have had some time to recover. They've had some time to anti-strat, and with SENSEi hitting shots like that, he is definitely here to have some fun. I've seen a question in the chat, that being, who is Daisy? Daisy is Wonderful. For some reason he's blocked due to receiving reports and automatically being blocked at the start. Lovely shot from SENSEi as he'll respond on to Isak, having picked up quix as well. I'm from the polar opposite side of the globe. Also, in Australia it's like 11 o'clock at night. Who would start casting then? I mean, psychos would do that. For now, Lilmix, only 2 players left. And with Wonderful able to shut down BQ and leave Svedjehed. Once again, going to be an early peek towards long, but SENSEi swift to shut. Fenvicious, he'll lead the charge. BQ's good for 1, but Fenvicious swift to shut him down. He's got the 1-2 rebuttal with Sergej to get the final say in the matter, leading Svedjehed and Isak. Last 2 players. It's going to be a very, very easy hold. Initial tap goes down. Svedjehed, he loses his head. Isak, no choice but to try and fight, and well, Toxic, he'll finish the job. As Isak, great read by him there. Towards toilets, it will be Sergej to swing wide. BQ, he's good for 1. The trade comes through, but with Sergej's on 1 HP with Fenvicious on 18, this definitely isn't a comfortable scenario for the members of Project X. As the flash goes out, Fenvicious, he'll continue this push. He's got quix to worry about on long, and well, with quix finding SENSEi, that really puts Project X in an awkward scenario. Away and hold on. His power's just gone. He's just woken up and someone somewhere has blown a fuse, essentially. So we have Fenvicious standing in for him. And on topic of standing in, we've got Bodemaster, who's just annihilated SENSEi. Lovely little shot, as we now have to see Project X with not only a man disadvantage, but a HP disadvantage. As Bodemaster and Wonderful exchange blows towards toilets. There's BQ there to support it. BQ, who had a great series yesterday, is going to have to contest with Toxic. Coming up from behind, a quick little flank, quick little bat stab, leaving Project X. Flash goes out towards the site. Svedjehed is ready though, as Toxic's taken down. Daisy, the only man who could even consider contesting with him. As the flash goes out, he's got no choice but to back away. Wonderful. He runs back, and he'll attempt to cling to this orb, carrying in a corner, as the Lilmix try to hunt him down. Push comes through, flank from behind, and by some miracle, I was about to say, by some miracle he survives there, but it won't matter, alas. Contact made in towards connector. We got Toxic to shut down. quix will slowly back on her way. He's got Isak to worry about now, and Isak aggresses. It's a lovely wombo combo with Isak shutting down both SENSEi and Wonderful. Shifts on forward. He spots the first and the second. Just like that. Wipes them out. It's messy, but it doesn't matter. Lovely little flank there as the plant comes through. It's a hesitant plant, and it does come through as quix now comes in from heaven. Trying to swing out wide, but Sergiz will shut him down. That 3k propelling Project X to a 6. But now contact made as an early nade lands on these members. fenvicious, he'll shut down quix early up towards B. Sergiz will be the man to try and sell the fake to just do damage again. As BQ, he'll fall. BQ having won that aim duel fairly commonly actually, so with him falling, that really is going to leave Lilmix questioning the positioning of all of these members, but it looks like Svedjehed will just commit to the heaven pushes. For now, smokes out on this site. Wonderful hitting a lovely shot into Isak. Nice little shot though, was Toxic will catch out Svedjehed, meaning Bodemaster, the only player left standing, has to cling to this AWP and pray that he can hold on to it, because if he's unable to do so, then unfortunately for him, Lilmix is going to go straight down to another eco. He's good for fenvicious. What else? Shots ring out, BQ, he's spotted and finished by Sergej. So trades there though by Bodemaster. As Wonderful completes the flank on towards B. Time is of the essence though, and that time is ticking down. Can quix cancel the plants? Not cool. Actually, was that enough? That was enough. It's all down to Isak, and all he has to do is survive there. A wonderful little cancel of the plant there. Out towards B. They sprint forward towards the site. Isak, his location known. He's able to shut down Sergej. The rest of the team of Project X stagnated a little bit, but it does not matter. Toxic, he's here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to click on some heads. A lovely little shot. And so now that plant goes down. Project X for the final round of this half have definitely changed up the antics and have done so admirably with Wonderful. Needs to be careful of those players in towards Monster, and with BQ coming out from heaven, he's good for Toxic, but Wonderful swift to trade. Leaving all on Bodemaster, he'll fall to fenvicious, and just like that, Project X. So it goes down from BQ, flashes to follow SENSEi, he'll back away, he'll play passive. Understandably so, a lovely shot to quix, and follow up onto Isak, but Svedjehed will shut him down before he can even consider trading. As he goes 4-on-3 now. Let's see how Project X fare in this push. Lovely shot from Wonderful as he'll kickstart this retake. As Svedjehed falls, it's down to Bodemaster, who is trapped with BQ. Initial player spotted, and well, with Wonderful fighting the first, he'll take down the second, and just like that, Project X will make it their 11th. 11-5 the scoreline, and for the most part, that is going to be a now SENSEi, he'll be the man to open things up. As Little makes they drop a bit of utility towards A. They slowly shift forward. BQ lead this charge. And Vicious gonna lose his head. But Sergej's, he'll respond very quickly. Svedjehed, he'll be able to shut down SENSEi as well as Sergej's, putting it into a 2v2. Coming out from Connector, he'll spot out Svedjehed, he'll damage him. He's now got Isak to worry about, and I suspect he was wary of it, he just couldn't quite get to it in time. Wonderful now in the 1 versus 2, shut down and killed. But now, Svedjehed, he'll slowly push on forward, able to shut down Daisy. As that does put Project X in a very, very tough scenario now. BQ opening up this push. SENSEi, a nice little collateral there, but it doesn't kill. Instead, it only maims and damages. Shots ring on out. Retreat with that scout. Sergej's clinging to that M4. Actually, it looks like Sergej might try to take some people with him. A lovely shot onto quix. Well, they're going 2v2. At least Projects did damage, but the bomb plant kind of nullifies that. As isak, he'll slowly start pushing his way on forward. Swift to shut down Toxic. Little spot fenvicious, a lovely little kill as well. He's got the support of BQ to find Wonderful, leaving Sergiz and SENSEi, the last two members, caught out towards the top of Fountain. Sergiz shuts down quix. SENSEi, he'll continue tacking up these members, but he just hasn't done enough to kill them yet. BQ, Bodemaster, and isak all very low on HP. It's a very winnable round, especially with Sergiz and SENSEi kick-starting this push. Leaving BQ, the last man left standing. SENSEi, he's graced with the blessings of a kit. BQ, how will he fare as these members start shifting towards him? Smoke goes down onto short, tap goes on out. Contact made, and Sergiz will help finish the job. Projects, they make it 12. And with another 2 versus 5, Projects, there you go, 12. Contact made, and as the push comes through, Wonderful, he'll be the first man to aggress. It's Svedjehed and Wonderful who have a little bit of a refussal in fire. As BQ will respond, shutting down one of his own. Sergiz and isak, they both exchange a little bit of fire, leaving SENSEi and Wonderful in a 2 versus 3. They've won a similar scenario before. Can they do so now? It's Wonderful. He'll spot that initial player towards barrels. He can't quite take him down though, but Bodemaster, the spam, will. As Sergiz, he'll hold. He'll shut down quix early on, and with SENSEi responding onto Bodemaster, that does leave Lilmix with a really, really comfortable position now. SENSEi ready to shut down isak. He's got BQ to worry about next. Wide. A bit of contact, but no kill. As instead it's Svedjehed to shut down Sergiz. They do now next man to worry about. It all falls down to BQ, the last man left standing. 1 versus 4, 20 HP to his name. You might have fenvicious as he walks into him, but it's still a rock and a very hard. Don't have too much economy. Lovely early kill by SENSEi as he'll take down Bodemaster. Contact made as Toxic. He's good for 1, but Svedjehed will trade. Again, go 3 versus 2. There's already players on the site at the ready, though, in the form of fenvicious. And with the AK of Wonderful at the ready, it's a little 1-2 refussal. And Projects, there you go. For now, SENSEi and Sergiz, they both have an early bit of contact. Sergiz is good for 2. Will continue aggressing, looking to make it 3, but isak and BQ both have a little thing to respond with. Daisy now going to aggress from center site, shutting down isak, and that was the only real hope there was there. Well, Daisy shutting down BQ. That'll bring it a 15 for Projects, and Lilmix, they explode towards toilets, looking to catch out these members wherever possible. And Sergiz, he's good to line up 2 of them. He's got support of SENSEi. And just like that, Sergiz will line both of them up. It's all on Bodemaster. Sergiz, can he go for the ace? Yeah, not quite, as Bodemaster will continue a little rampage here. Instead, Daisy, he'll finish the job. It's only in a flash to complement, with Lilmix holding on to a smoke and kit. However, it does not. Flashes go on out. Let's see how Lilmix holds. Well, Svedjehed, he holds very well. He finds the first player, looking for the second now. Hunting, hunting, hunting. Does he turn him down? No, he doesn't. Eventually he does. It's messy. A look for a third as well, but it won't matter. Sergej responds. Goes 2v2. It's all on Psycho, the returning IGL for Project X in a 1 versus 2. Deleted by Bodenmaster. Now BQ, he's swift to shut down Psycho. Towards B upper, it's Toxic with a very elite contact made. BQ swinging wide, a lovely shot onto Bulldog there, or onto Wonderful. Svedjehed and Toxic, they exchange blows towards center side as well. They give SENSEi a chance to try and finish the job. 1 versus 3, a lovely first 2 kills. 1 versus 1, 15 seconds left. He's got Svedjehed to worry about. He knows he's towards this Ivy smoke. The plant will go down. SENSEi, can he clutch it out? Flash down, oh, here's Svedjehed. Svedjehed, though, he'll win this last little shot. And with that, Lilmix, they'll lead 4-0. As they really start propelling themselves to a very substantial lead against. They hold firm. It looks like they want to push out towards B. That's Bodenmaster, and will shut them down early on. BQ at the ready, though, in main. Sergej's finding Svedjehed means that BQ has to reaggress here, and reaggress he does. A nice little follow-up. He doesn't have players to worry about, though. The flash goes out. Quick set aside to support as he shuts down SENSEi. Never mind this mess. He doesn't quite kill him either. Bulldog's the man who's aggressive, showing down Bodenmaster. It's Quix to respond. 2 versus 2 now, with this side coming out from Connector. It's going to be a lovely early kill. Only 9 seconds left. Is that going to aggress, trying to shut down this plant? That he does. Psycho now. A rock in a hard place, but Psycho will just take him down. Only a moment. Hey, it's going to be an early shot from Sergiz to shut down Svedjehed. Nice little shot as Project X got a man up. Bodenmaster shuts down SENSEi. It's a lovely shot though on Quix. Response comes through. It's Isak to hold CT, bring it back to 3v2. As Toxic will respond though. Once again, 2-on-2 now. BQ was still only a deagle as well, so severely out-weaponed, and with the flank coming through from Wonderful, it's messy, but eventually he'll shut down Bodenmaster. And with time to play with BQ, it's a rock in a very hard place. Now Sergej's shut down Svedjehed early on. It's going to be Toxic as well to kick things off as Project X really start warming to their theme now. Master will push on further for this initial push, but the flank will be there from SENSEi just as the push hits. From behind, SENSEi finds the first, looks for the second. BQ, it's messy, but eventually he'll kill him. And for Bodenmaster now, he's got no choice but to go on ahead and attempt. But now, contact made over towards back line as SENSEi shuts down Svedjehed. Bodenmaster swift to shut down Sergiz, and that does bring it back down to a 4v4. lovely shot from Bulldog though. That's just the opening that was required. BQ, he'll get up close and personal, but the trade's there as Psycho shuts him down. Psycho as well gonna fall as Bodemaster and quix both accelerate towards the site, leaving SENSEi the man to hold that bomb. It's ticking, time is ticking. quix, he'll dodge the initial shot. deagle, is it ringing true? Yes, it will. That was bloody messy, but it does not matter. 6-4 the scoreline, and well, up for an early push. Spam goes on out by Svedjehed. Instead, Sergiz to aggress, shutting down BQ. He'll continue his aggression out towards Sam, which means Svedjehed, he is going to be in a do-or-die position right now, when, well, he does, and he does not die. Instead, there'll be a second quix to cover him, as it falls down to SENSEi, the last man in a 1v4. He'll miss the initial shot onto the player aggressing from above. Svedjehed, eventually he'll fall, and by some miracle, actually, SENSEi will get away, but with both... to extreme. Instead, it's Toxic to hit a lovely early shot onto quix, taking one of the ops off. Isak, he's holding at the ready, looking to swing wide into heaven. He'll shut down SENSEi early on, and unfortunately, rather than lag, I do apologise for that. Hopefully, should sort itself fairly soon. In the same way, Sergiz is going to shut down this defense. Lovely little opening by him there. The flank comes through. That bomb goes off. Twistzz, let me push time and time again. I don't mean to do it, but that's why, at least. But for now, it's going to be an early push out towards B. A second Toxic exchange blows, with quix getting the final say in the matter. As it goes 3v4. Let's see how Twistzz fare on this afterplant scenario. Svedjehed will shut down Psycho early on. Bodemaster trying to get the high ground though. He's got Sergej to worry about, understandably. Bodemaster and BQ, the little wombo combo, will cover the defuse. As it'll be drifting forward. And for Bodemaster, he's had enough. He's just going to go aggressive in IP, and Sergiz doesn't know what to do with himself. Bodemaster, that is unfiltered, pure aggression there. As the double man drop comes down onto Pop Dog. Svedjehed, though, he's good enough for both. And just like that, Twistzz, they find themselves dismantled, running out of players as SENSEi finds himself very, very alone towards A main. 8-7 the score. Alright, okay. For now, Twistzz, they're going to be on the defense. Isak will be swift to shut down Sergiz. And with a lovely, what a shot from BQ there, as he annihilates Psycho. Bodemaster to finish the job, and, well, that should set the precedent, surely. As Toxic will attempt to get away, Bodemaster will finish the job. It's all on SENSEi, and, well, that's that. 8-8 the scoreline, and, bloody hell, Lilmix, they have opened it up. It's... Nice, wonderful, they exchange blows with Svedjehed to trade, and then with Toxic to get the final say of the matter, and with Sergiz preventing the flank. BQ, he's known, and that's a wonderful, wonderful sight. Swing going wide, 30 seconds left, and BQ to accelerate to actually spot Toxic. A great double take, but Sergej set a sight to stay alive, and he'll continue raining hell onto anyone who comes his way. A lovely little 3k there. Can he make it 4? As quix is the man to worry about. He's got the support of wonderful quix location known, and Sergiz. What a round by him. Pushing on forward as Svedjehed will shut down Toxic early on. And, well, that'll be that. It's a lovely take onto this A site, and the Twistzz, they just melt. They slowly tease their way back down towards C2 spawn. They'll try to do damage as they back away, and frankly, Lilmix can't really afford to hunt them down. As these ropz, they'll ring true, and they'll stay alive as they're pulled into the next round. How effective will it be? As contact's made towards B, did SENSEi spot them? We'll have to see. Bodemaster, he's shut down by Toxic, but kills go either way. As SENSEi finds BQ on the other side of the site, that does cue Project X into the fact that there will be a plant on this B site. Rotation comes through. Lilmix now, 4 versus 3. How do they fare? Well, pretty well, with isak finding SENSEi to kick things off. Svedjehed wants some more, shuts down Psycho. Goes to 2 versus 3, and unless we see a kill come through very, very quickly. Wonderful. Is there enough time for this retake? Is there enough time? I doubt it. Svedjehed will be killed, and Lilmix, they'll take this round. They'll lead 12 to 11 as this game gets all the closer. Toxic, he's good for one. Bodemaster will respond instead. It's Sergej's to almost line up a 2-man spray down. It's made. Unfortunately, the timing isn't there for Psycho, and Lilmix now with a man advantage. Let's see how they again. Nades landing on SENSEi. It's a rough old scenario for them. As Svedjehed shuts down. Wonderful. It's all on SENSEi. 1 versus 3. He's good for 1. Balls in hand. They don't have too much utility to refute this. But now, wonderful. He's great to shut down isak. What more as well from Ivy. Master up close and personal will kill. Wonderful. Now on to BQ. He's messy, but he will find Sergej's, and Project X there slowly is getting very, very scary. Toxic, he'll shut down Svedjehed, but quix will be able to trade. It's a nice little lineup for him. Sure, he gets 2, but it feels like a silver lining at this point. Just like that, Svedjehed. He'll shut down SENSEi. It's down to isak as well. Well, let's get pop dog control with the assistance of quix. Psycho, he'll be able to find that early kill towards Ivy. But now, Svedjehed had a lovely shot actually onto Sergej's. Bring it back down to 3 versus 4, but with Bulldog being legged down early on, Psycho, he's got to aggress onto Svedjehed, who's ready for the aggression. Toxic shuts down BQ. 3v3 the scoreline now. B site open. Quix to shut down. Wonderful. Psycho to trade. And from the flank it's isak to shut down Toxic, leaving Psycho with a 1 versus 1 to keep Project X in the game. Can he do so? He'll spam a little bit for this smoke, trying to catch out the planter. Quix will punch in those numbers. Psycho shifting forward. He's already on white train. Getting closer and closer. But from behind, quix will finish the job. And with that, I did a fair, but now let's see how they go. SENSEi and they kickstart this series or this final game off with a pistol round. Once again, 1-0 the scoreline. And for Lilmix, they choose to force up. We're going to see deagles come out, scouts to complement it, and a few. And the odd MP9. We're able to push forward onto this A site. The flank does come through as well. And Psycho, he'll hear the rotation of Svedjehed, but he won't be able to kill him in time. So SENSEi talks to you guys and mix it up a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's cast a safe finish him. In the way they do it in Mortal Kombat, I don't think I could ever be that sexy. I could try, but the man who did that, like, voicing, he just reeks of testosterone, doesn't he? Like, but now, Twistzz again, they go for an early push banana. Once that made, it's a lovely flick from... For now, isak, he'll be able to finish off these two players with relative ease. As for now, it'll be down to Lilmix. Just go ahead and take this round. For now, a few shots go out either way. Does leave Wonderful very, very alone. And a 1v1 with isak. Even though isak is low HP, he does have the drop on him. And with that, there we go. 6-3 in favour of Lilmix. Resetting Twistzz once again. Pulse comes through from Twistzz. Tactical timeout, I think it's I've heard of being paid for best of 3 is €100 per series. The minimum I paid when I first started working was about €5 per map. As of right now, it's the kind of industry average for a decent... SENSEi swift to shut down another one. It leaves just isak, very alone. And with him losing his head, Twistzz, they at long last find another round, so they push it up to 4. Now, push comes forward from Lilmix again. SENSEi, he stinks down through the wood. isak does so much damage, but he just can't put SENSEi down to just 4 HP. He'll drop another Molotov to jump by some space. Leading 8-6. For now, there's a push down towards B from Project X. Early aggression from Psycho to try and tease a peek into these guys, but with only 20. For now, SENSEi, the last man, he'll push his way back up from Banana. As Bodenmaster finishes the job, Lilmix, they'll lead 9-6 at the end of the half. Of course, now we are at half-time. For those of you who are still watching and who haven't muted me, go ahead and do exclamation mark giveaway and fill yourselves with a little bit more hope. And yeah, a little bit of extra happiness by entering that giveaway and potentially winning what will be Bodenmaster, last man left standing. He's on a bit of a flank. And I don't think it was heard either. He'll shut down Psycho early on. He'll turn to face Sergiz. He'll tap him down. And that is a nice shot from Bodenmaster there. Project X, they fall to their knees and ask, where's their god? Well, it's Bodenmaster. He's right here. And he's fresh out of mercy. As Lilmix, they make it a 10th round. 10-6 the score line. And for Project X, we're going to see them with a few deagles. The odd bit of utility. But with armor to follow in turn. Let's see how it'll work. There's 10 seconds left. Lilmix, they back away, and they save. Well, to 8. These two Psycho, the next man to worry about, but BQ's on a rampage, he's on a tear. So now SENSEi, he'll attempt to clutch onto this orb, but wouldn't even be able to do so. That bomb goes off with also just 1 HP, and now the re-aggression comes through. By some miracle, he'll survive, but Lilmix, as they lead 13-8, it forces Project X down to, again, another bad buy. The potential for either side to be reset here. And for Project X, if they do get reset here, it's going to be cataclysmic to their resolve. Relatively simple fashion. Lilmix, they go for pistols and armor. There's a Mac 10 on quix, but that's about it. As for now, Project X with a man down, have to try and hold. With Lilmix, 4 to 50 HP. It's on Sergej to hold. He's spotted out by quix. It's messy on either side, but eventually... Now, push goes through. It's an early pick on Banana. Bodenmaster avoids the utility, but For now, pause comes out from Lilmix. A tactical timeout nonetheless. And I tell you what, for those of you who are watching, for those of you who are wondering, who's going to win? I'd love to know. Is it going to go to overtime? Will it be a 16-14? Please let me know in the chat, because 10 in hand. Is he able to take it? We'll have to see. As for quix, the odds are definitely stacked against him. He's only got 2 flashes. He's got 3 angles to clear. The whole of Product X are ready for any angle quix could go through. And for Toxic, he'll make it the ace. 16-14 and 2-1. The series goes in favour of Product X, regardless of starting the series with a stand-in. Wonderful day. I'm going to be back in about 20 minutes or so with the next series, which I believe is Ember Peak versus someone else.